Bring you all the updates as far as the Kejriwal arrest is concerned. Now, the Enforcement Directorate, of course, has sought a 10-day custody of Arvind Kejriwal. While it has done this, it has made some big claims as well. Now, we should note that the Enforcement Directorate told the court that the Aam Aadmi Party Supremo was the key conspirator and the kingpin of the liquor policy scam. Not just this, the Enforcement Directorate, while of course defending Kejriwal's ground of arrest, made major links between the Delhi Chief Minister and the South Group. The Enforcement Directorate has said that Arvind Kejriwal demanded kickbacks from the South Group in exchange for favours. Strong allegations were also made against BRS leader K Kavitha, who was arrested last week in the same Delhi liquor policy case. The Enforcement Directorate has alleged that Kavitha offered 300 crore to Aam Aadmi Party. ED also drew strong links between Vijay Nair and Aam Aadmi Party. The Enforcement Directorate has claimed here that Vijay Nair was called to Kejriwal's residence where he was given the policy document. Not just this, in fact, the Enforcement Directorate has also claimed that Vijay Nair used to live near Kejriwal's residence and was the media in charge of the party. Now, it was Nair who acted as the middleman between the Aam Aadmi Party and the South Group. Now, remember here, viewers, Nair is also an accused in the case and has been arrested since November 2022. Now, my colleague Tejasri is joining us live on the broadcast. Tejasri, if you could, take us through the latest developments in this particular case at the moment.
Well, yes, as of now, all are waiting for what the court will be saying because the order is reserved and in fact, Enforcement Directorate has asked for 10 days, in fact, seek for 10 days custody of Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal. And in fact, what we are being also told is that very significant arguments were kept by the counsel who was arguing for ED. In fact, he said that Arvind Kejriwal was the key conspirator in this entire matter. And in fact, not only the key conspirator, but in fact, when this policy of the Delhi, the Delhi liquor policy was formulated, Arvind Kejriwal was the one who was present and in fact he played a key role also in the formulation of the policy. Number two. Number three, if we talk about the main arrest, in fact who in fact was arrested, Vijay Nair. Vijay Nair also came to the residence of Arvind Kejriwal and in fact it also mentions that Vijay Nair resides very close to the residence of Arvind Kejriwal. So in fact meeting took place and in fact Kejriwal also received kickbacks from the South Group. So perhaps that is why K Kavitha was arrested. That was also one of the major arrests in this alleged Delhi liquor policy case. We have seen big arrests made in this case, say it be K Kavitha, say it be Sanjay Singh, say it be Manish Sisodia, and yesterday it was Chief Minister of Delhi, Mr. Arvind Kejriwal. But the big question over here remains that what will the court be saying on this entire matter? And number two, will the Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal, be running the government from the jail itself? Because remember that he is the first sitting Chief Minister of independent India who was arrested as a sitting Chief Minister yesterday night after being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate for 2 hours. And now today Aam Aadmi Party kept on saying that he will be running the government from the jail itself. However, it is certainly impractical to run from the jail logistically. However, he can be the Chief Minister, hold that post of Chief Minister and run and in fact be the Chief Minister of Delhi, but he cannot run the government because certainly there are many apart from the logistical thing, there are many technical lags in this entire thing, because when a Chief Minister has to run the government from the jail, then of course he has to sign some files, approve some kind of projects that needs to go to the LG for approval. That is not possible. He needs to take part in the cabinet meetings. Certainly that is also not possible. So this seems to be very much difficult in this particular case. But Aam Aadmi Party still adamant says that Kejriwal will be the Chief Minister. And quite a while back, Kejriwal's wife, Sunita Kejriwal, there was her first political statement coming in where she attacked Prime Minister Modi, the BJP, saying that it is an arrogance that they are showing towards Kejriwal and Aam Aadmi Party, and that BJP has betrayed the people of Delhi. So all in all, we see on one hand, Aam Aadmi Party is fighting a political battle, a legal battle in the court. On second hand, on the other hand, if we see Aam Aadmi Party is on the street along with all its senior leaders being detained, its karyakartas, its MPs, MLAs, councillors coming to meet here at residence of Kejriwal's to his family. And number three, if we see, then here is the big question so as to who will be the Chief Minister of Delhi. Because certainly if we see, there are many big faces also in Aam Aadmi Party. Because see, after Arvind Kejriwal, the biggest and tallest leader in Aam Aadmi Party is certainly Bhagwant Mann, who has also been assigned to keep the leaders together, to keep the karyakartas together. And in fact, if we talk about Sunita Kejriwal, her name was also as the front runner.
You know, the Aam Aadmi Party from different parts of the country are coming down to Delhi, and they are hoping, of course, that they will be able to really stand by Arvind Kejriwal, the Aam Aadmi Party, in such a time which they're saying it's a crisis for the party, and we've seen that campaign on social media as well. Thank you, Tejaswi, for sharing all those details with us. Keep a close track of all the developments. Of course, now the South Connect as well, building up in this entire narrative. We'll keep all the details, of course, and keep bringing it to our viewers until, of course, this case comes to a close. Now, moving on now that all the details of the electoral bonds are out in the public.